Hey guys, welcome back to the lab and another episode of Sundays with the Clink Room. This is a solo episode. It's gonna be a quicker episode. We originally had June the Barber scheduled to make an appearance and talk about his fresh colorway drop, his ambassador pack, the third ambassador pack. But there was a scheduling conflict, so we were not able to get him on. He's agreed to come on potentially when his second pack comes out. So hopefully we'll get that sorted. But yeah, before we begin, I'm just going to make a sort of, I guess, announcement, declaration. There's a certain clinker out there that has decided, again, to mass block members of the community. It's someone who doesn't really participate much with the community. I never really see them interact with any posts, encourage, talk to, do anything. So they've chosen the route to do kind of a mass blocking. So I've just made the decision that I'm not gonna review their stuff ever again. So if there is missing content or there's missing hats, you'll know it's because of that. So it's a mutual decision. If they want to go and block multiple members of the community for no real solid reason, never participates in anything, shares other people's work, comments, goes back and forth with anyone, and they choose not to be a part of the community, then that's that. So yeah, just want to get that out of the way. Will not be ever purchasing anything that they make. Never will I make, and never will I spend any energy or effort to review their stuff and help push their brand, because someone like that just doesn't deserve it. So moving forward, you won't see their stuff on the show. So it's too bad. My lines of communications will always be open. This is a platform and a show that is welcoming to everyone, and if they ever want to speak their piece, there is an open invite. But I haven't seen any support from them, ever comment, ever watch the show, and they blocked me. So it is what it is. No hard feelings, but for now, you just won't be on the show, and that's fine too. So let's get on with the happenings of the week. Fresh colorways number 1. So June the Barber. So the third ambassador pack. Well, the fourth technical, but the third person to do it. So I did 2. Omar Catfiend did 1, and June the Barber. This is the third one. He did a barber kind of themed pack. So all 6 hats are have matching side patches and are all done in the same kind of colorway. This like navy blue and baby blue with silver and red kind of accents. It's a really cool pack. Let's kind of break it down. I think ideally people were saying there was some confusion about the side patches. How come he didn't use a barber style side patch? I mean, I don't know if that was necessarily an option, but it would be cool to see something be used like that in the future with Clink Room. First, I think the pack's really clean. I like the navy and baby blue with the silver kind of offsetting it, and then the red highlight. So Devilish and Skullet aren't necessarily barber themed designs, but they do have really cool hair. I mean, the Skullet and then the kind of like devilish, Elvis-ish kind of design. Real cool, real smooth. Barbers and Barbarian, 2 really good designs from Jacobo. That like barbers, I don't even know what they call them, that sign, as well as the bee with that kind of that blade. Just a smooth hat, man. I think he did a great job. If you don't like the colorway, then I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have bought any of them. But yeah, it's really cool to kind of see his interpretation on it. So it'll be interesting to see how other people do their packs. Are they going to do them in all different colorways? Are they going to do thematic ones? Mine was kind of just a mishmash, so it's interesting to see how he did his. So, yeah, shout out to June. Great little pack here he had. These are the last 6 designs, or the last call for these next 6 designs. The pre-order will end for these designs at midnight tonight, so midnight Eastern if you're watching this on Sunday. Hardball, Midnight Flight, and Death's Head. So we got Ink Park, Heather, Creature, and Aaron. Initially, I really like Hardball. That's a cool design. It'll be cool to see how they kind of pull off that filigree in the bandana. But it's a badass design. You look a cue ball. Yeah, Midnight Flight. There is a lot of small details in that design, so I hope they do embroider that. A lot of fine wispy lines. There will be curious to see if they're going to do that raised or flat. But if anyone's going to pull it off, Clink's going to pull it off. That said, I'm kind of lukewarm on that one. It looks almost like it's like a skull from like the Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, almost like Jack Sparrow. Not Jack Sparrow, the Jack O' Lantern. Almost. I'm not sure what it is, and then it's got that that hair, almost like an Albert Einstein skull. Is it an Albert Einstein skull? I'm not sure. Unibrow too. I mean, it's a cool looking design. I don't know really what we're looking at, but if I were to pick one out of these 3, it's going to be Hardball. Then we got Spins, Salty Season, and Deep Horror. Deep Horror was one that Yokobo, I feel like, had and submitted over a year ago, it feels like, or at least a couple months. But glad to see that one kind of get pushed through. Spins is still a little funky to me. It's not a bad concept. I just feel like the left hand of the DJ is kind of weird and off a little bit. But if you do like DJing, you do like skulls, then that one's for you. Salty Season, having them nuts going to, or sunflower seeds going to that guy's mouth. It's a cool piece. Jay and Fitted Fanatic got together. Jay's been a master at making those kind of classic style mascot logos, so it's cool to see more sports logos get pushed through. So make sure you guys get your pre-orders in. They close tonight at midnight. The 2 shock drops. So these shock drops, so they're calling them treats. So I believe there's another colorway called Trick. So you'll get to see that as we get closer to Halloween season. But Claw Machine and Feel the Screams, real cool to see Claw Machine come back. I believe that's the first fresh colorway or even like remix of that. Feel the Screams, of course, that was one of my picks in my Kyle Page pack. Leon 2, I do believe. That's one of my favorite designs ever. So seeing that come back in purple, it's really interesting. Purple and baby blue doesn't scream Halloween to me, but still not a bad looking 2-pack. So in terms of stuff in hand, out of the June pack, I picked the Yokobo one. So the metallics really set this one off. Really bright. Yeah. You got the Clink more. Sky blue at the back. Gray bottom. And then out of the shock drop, this is the one I chose. So Feel the Screams by Page. Perception, Kyle Page. Smooth hat. Kind of like Undertaker kind of vibes a little bit. Sky Blue Wonder. Purple and Sky Blue works really well. They just don't necessarily scream Halloween to me. But a great design nonetheless. I saw a couple more of the Halloween stuff get photographed or just finished getting photographed when I was down in San Diego. Man, some of those look really good. All right. Moving forward, we are going to do the Monday Morning Critz. Obviously, situation I talked about in the beginning, we're only going to be covering 19. So you'll have to figure out where the other one is later. So Lake Erie, Rory. Rory's back. Rory Kelly. There's a lot going on in this one. little bit of leaky water on the bottom. I'm not sure what kind of fish that is. That looks like a vulture, could be a condor. I mean, this one's all right. I don't know too much about Lake Erie fauna, and different animals available in Lake Erie, but it's a smooth looking hat. The fish, I don't know if you could have just picked a more interesting fish. I just don't know what kind of fish that is. So, um, I don't know. Drawn nice, colorway's cool. Navy blue and blue always works with that kind of cardinal red button. Smooth little hat. Lurking by Milos. So this was originally um, way more complicated. So he kind of simplified it and brought just the dragon skull, which is way better. I think it was like a dragon looking at a guy in a room full of gold. He renamed it, so he kind of simplified it and brought this one to life. Really, really cool how he did that. Um, how the dragon is kind of in the shadows. Reminds me a lot of like a House of the Dragon scene. So I really hope this one makes it through, man. Milos, killer artist. Um, Always great that he watches the show and comments and participates, and of course was on one of the earlier episodes. So Milos, shout out to you. Great design here. Dynamite by Heather. This one's all right. First look, I don't know the backstory to it. Don't know why a goat is holding dynamite. Maybe it was a thing in the past, possibly. I know Asians were used to light dynamite when they were building the railroads. But yeah, not sure why there's a goat. Aesthetically, it looks good. Colorway smooth. Kind of have that burnt orange off that like really dark brown off that gray. The orange works as a really good pop color. Just don't know what the story behind it is. But design wise, it's cool. I like it. Burner by Raphael. He's done a couple cars, I believe. So back then, he's got this like kind of hot rod style car. A lot of movement off it. The flames looks like actual flames. Pretty cool piece. Pretty cool piece. I don't know how well this would do in voting. But you draw nice. Draw nice. All Father. So Sierra Gon's got with Hokobo. And we got this like a Greek Norse, not Greek, sorry, like a Norse Nordic style, almost like a Zeus. We got like a kind of like the Celtic knots in the background. Smooth little piece. I don't know the origin of it, but it doesn't matter because it looks pretty damn cool. Kind of like a teal green with like a gray with the aqua, almost Tiffany blue under. It's not bad. Not bad. Birds of Paradise by Clinker Leaf. This one is a real smooth man. When I saw him post this, I felt like this was like a professional logo, like a logo of like a games app or something. Real smooth. The bat's made to look like almost like a crayon, which is real cool. Got a lot of personality. The colors work really well. The green off the purple, and then you got that orange and yellow, kind of working as like a pop color to give you a lot of contrast. This one's real smooth. This one looks like it could either be like an e-gamer logo or like a logo for like a video card or something, but this one is really nice. Cyber Stinger by Milos. This one's real cool, man. So he's got like that kind of wheat color, desert camo, black with almost Vegas gold tan, along with some neon green highlights. I think it works real well. Kelly green under, which is my favorite under visor color. Real smooth piece. I hope this does well. I don't know if it'll vote well, but I hope it will. Milos with another solid entry. Paper Cuts by Low Tide Concepts. So originally when I saw this one, it was a full body samurai, and I worried about him capturing a lot of the details of the piece. So he simplified it and did just the samurai head. I believe that was one of my suggestions, and this looks great to me. So very similar to the colorway I did in the Catalina Flying Fish, as well as June's, June the Barber's colorway, kind of dark blue. Could even be an oceanside blue. That one might be a shade lighter. June's is more black, but Catalina Flying Fish I did was like a darker blue. So kind of reminds me of that, which is a really good colorway. Blue on blue with the gray under. You cannot go wrong. Looks like it's like almost like a metallic blue gray on the right, and then metallic silver on the side. The lines look real smooth. I do like how the shading is done to make it look kind of gives it a little bit more depth. Like the left side of the mask doesn't have any lines because it's dark enough. Smooth one, man. I like this one a lot. This one's a lot cleaner than the full body one, even though the full body probably took more work to make and was more complicated and is more intricate. I think the simpler version of this is way cooler. Spray Kong, Ink Park with another one, kind of tying back to his graffiti days. This one's rad. I think he was deciding between like kind of like this version and then a version that had a circle on it. This is a cool piece. I think now looking at it, I would rather have that dark blue be black almost to kind of match the brim of the hat, but it is a cool piece. The mint under with those kind of almost neon red and pinks. That mask is really cool. Yeah, a smooth piece. Spray Kong. Bat Bones by Heather. Yeah, I don't know. This one's not bad. I mean, it's drawn real well. I do like how she used like almost like this seashell color instead of white, so it's kind of got like this kind of dusty look to it. Just doesn't really speak to me. It's like the name isn't clever. It's just like a literal name. The subject is just menacing. I mean, it's a cool looking hat. I mean, there's just nothing much to it, I don't think. I feel like it's a little bit soulless, but she's doing well. I mean, the art's good. I just don't nothing like here kind of speaks to me or relates. I can't really relate to it. But it's a smooth piece. Technically done real well. Getting squirrely. Phil and Rick got together. Got a little lawn gnome racing on a lawnmower with a squirrel. So random, but so fun. He's got the little rope starter in his hands. Real smooth. Dark gray with that kind of infrared under and button as well throughout the hat. Phil's just real good at capturing like personality to his art. A lot of movement, and it's just fun. So yeah, nothing wrong with this one. Really solid. And for Rick, looking forward to you getting better and making it through what you're going through right now. So thinking about you, and hopefully you'll have a fast recovery, Rick. And we'll see more of your art soon. So great job by Rick and Phil. Red Knight 14.8. 14.8 kind of been on a streak a little bit, so hopefully he gets something put through soon. This one here, Red Knight, a bit literal. Not much of a story to it. It's just a cool looking knight in a cloak, I guess, in front of a sun. It's a cool piece, smooth piece. Kind of similar to Bat Bones. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or what story he's looking to tell or what he's looking to do, but smooth piece. technically it's clean. Good saturation on the colors and stuff like that. But if it really wants to get pushed through it, I feel like it needs a little bit of a +1 or a little bit more of a story. Pointers by CBS Ink. This one's real smooth. So we got the DuckTales in the background. The ducks are going the other way, so the pointers is pointing the wrong way. I feel like if he's like the hound dog or the pointer dog, usually like points towards the dead bird. But I guess if you shot a bird, the other birds would fly the other way, and the dead bird would be needed to go that way. But nonetheless, cool piece. The tail is a little bit awkward, and then that blue kind of in the belt makes it kind of awkward because it's the same color as the sky, so it almost looks like you see through. So I'd play with the tail a little bit, or I'd want some contrast between the bat and the color of the fur from the piece itself. But art wise, man, this is good. I know Clink kind of limits you on how many colors you would use, but certain things I wish just had more contrast, like the bat and the gloves. But art wise, you can't argue. CBS Chad is real smooth. He's got him in like Detroit Tigers colors. He's a big Detroit Tigers fan too, being from Michigan. Smooth hat, man. Smooth hat. Foreigner, Fitted Fanatic, and Matt Bells and Whistles. I feel like this was like Fitted Fanatic's week. He has a bunch of swinging logos. This one's real smooth. Sky blue with a gray under, can never go wrong. A lot of purple accents. So if you're swinging a golf club, is that the proper way you do it? Yeah. No, something about the hands look almost awkward. Swinging down. So you're swinging your hands. Yeah. I feel like something awkward about the hands. Because you should be on the follow through. If you're on the follow through, your hands should be like, maybe. I don't know. Some awkward about the hands. Cool little piece though. Aliens, interesting. He's hitting a ball. Looks like like a moon. I kind of do wish there was more contrast between like the flame and the crown of the hat. Maybe make it different color possibly, just to make it pop off the hat a little bit more. But solid piece. Solid piece. We got Silly Season, Fitted Fanatic, and Rob Smid. So it looks like Fitted Fanatic is going around selling his golf design. So we got a clown, angry clown, looking to break the club. In these ones, man, like they're cool pieces, you know. Like I just feel like I need a little bit more. Like, why is a clown playing golf and why is he upset? The other one's an alien playing golf. Like, why are they playing golf? So I just feel like I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more. Art wise, drawn good. Concept, cool concept, but the why is missing a little bit. But Rob Smid, solid artist, and Fitted Fanatic, great concept artist. I just need a little bit stronger of a concept. Stealth Putt, Ninja playing golf, I guess. Yeah, it's cool. Just don't know why. Colors on point. Purple black always works well. Got that little hit of lavender. There's not much of a story. Not much of a story. Snowman. Snowman playing golf. So if you like golf, man, it's gonna be rough because all his golf swinging and themed hats are gonna go against each other. And I know it's not their fault, I guess, or whatever, but like this is why I feel like you should space out your submissions a little bit, because like now if the crowd doesn't like golf, it's going to be very rough for you to get through. And right now is October, right? Not many people are thinking about golf at this time. So that might hurt the voting. It might hurt the sales. It's just a peculiar time to be putting through golf designs right now. Design-wise, it's cool. You know, snowman made out of golf balls, hitting a golf ball. It's an interesting piece, I guess. It's just the timing's a bit off for me. But out of all the golf ones, I think this one's the coolest one. Samurai Slice. So this one's another one. It looks like they did. Matt had that samurai helmet and mask before. I don't remember if it made it through. It might have not. Samurai playing golf. This one's probably the coolest colorway out of all of them. His golf club almost looks like a sword, which is really, really awesome. But yeah, Samurai playing golf. Lumberjack. So the last of the golf. So we got a bunch of golf ones. So the Lumberjack playing golf. Yeah, this one's not bad. This one's not bad. So he's putting all his golf designs out on the table. Maybe this was a thing where they were all supposed to do like a takeover and it didn't happen. I'm not sure. But golf week. Good luck, Fit Fanatic. That's gonna be hard to get through though. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching this episode. Bit of a shorter episode. It wasn't planned to be solo, but ended up doing it. Ended up having to do it because of the scheduling conflict. But that's okay. We adjust, we learn, and we move forward. So hopefully we'll be able to get June the Barber on a little bit later. So you'll have to wait a little bit longer to get his Sundaze with the Clink Room debut. But that's okay. You know, he's a fellow ambassador. I love the content that he puts out. Real smooth. I think he's one of the only like Monster sponsored barbers that I know for sure. But yeah, next week I'll be in Colorado, so I'm not sure what the filming schedules or situation is going to be. Hopefully, it's not going to affect the show next week at all. But look forward to doing this and kind of hanging with you guys every week, and the community that we've built and kind of nurtured and grown over the last couple months and going on to a couple years now. It's been awesome to see so many people be passionate about custom hats. It wasn't always a thing, but we continue to grow this, and I think sometimes we have to be a little bit protective over the community. And if people choose like they don't want to be in it or want to be overly negative, then we show them the door. So it is what it is. My inbox is always open. If that person chooses to act differently, then they're welcome to try. I'll never say never, but for now, how they have reacted, this is kind of my response to it. So until next time, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and catch you next week. I'm out of here. Peace.
Eternal damnation. Eternal damnation. You're at the end of the world as you know it, my dude. Time is up and you out of mood, so what will you do? It's the BP mercenaries not here to